Get it cleaned out. Man, ridiculous, man. This council should be ashamed of itself. I'll tell you what, there needs to be a lot of sackings. Oh, there's lamb the miner, that's white dead nettle, and there's Ramson's wild garlic next to it, and there it is there. There it is, bladderwort it is. And the reason it's called bladderwort is because on the back of the thingies, the flowers is like a bladder. This thing here, it's usually bigger than that, but then it's early. And it's still cold in here, so there's wild Ramsons again. And there's meadow sweet coming through there as well, Filipendula almeria. This is an amazing wee burn. This is beautiful, or it could be more beautiful. Never mind the trolleys and that. Yeah, I can smell this. This is, it's coming into a really disgusting smell here. Almost sulphurous, and I wonder if that's effluent being pumped out by the development into the long haul, because I noticed that they've got a stand, an outflow. But however, there's a lot of Ramsons there, wild garlic. Amazing stuff round here. It's amazing wee burn. And although the ne'er-do-wells of Dundee throw things in it and that's just because they've got nothing else to do. Morning. And there's a bad plant there, Himalayan balsam, which is a very invasive species, and it holds no value to our wildlife whatsoever. Although the flowers are beautiful, it's in the wrong place, and that needs to be eradicated. And there's mere bladderwort. This is really amazing. You should save this for your kids. Hi.
Oh yeah.
There's an aldash. There used to be a huge, he's still here, sycamore. He's still here. There's a wee songbird up there, singing away, singing for his supper. Waiting on a worm coming past. Dogwood, I think it is, Cornus siberica. Wee plant over there, I can't actually see what it is. There's the weir here. Now they're on about the glass, so I might highlight the glass, which is very dangerous. Now this is being restricted. This is definitely being restricted. See if we can get any fish. Fish are, this was a good area for fish at one point. I used to be able to come and point out, oh there's the heron sitting in the middle, so if he's here then the fish should be here. He doesn't look very well actually. Oh yeah, I'll walk down beside him, see what's happening. Isn't there any of the trolleys? Oh, they've locked it against the thing. Here's Mr. Herring here. Let me just see if I can get down beside him, just to show you. An amazing bird. Nearly became a rarity. Nearly got wiped out. Oh, there he goes. Sorry to flag you, mate. Watch that road. Watch the road. Up, 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 up. Yeah. Sorry. Right. So I might here walk down to Sainsbury's, buddy, and see how the burn is. I could smell the burn. There's something coming off this burn. There's a very strange smell, a very strange odour, and that's not usual. It's very low at the moment, which is unusual as well at this time of year, especially with all the wet weather we've been having. So there's restrictions or constrictions that are happening to this beautiful burn, and it's not necessary. It shouldn't be allowed. And there's your grey heron on the underpass there. Right, so look, just almost a trickle. This is the underpass, which looks okay, but this floods. As you can see, the sand there, that's silt. It's brought up by the floodwater. It's beautiful, but I can't express how beautiful this burn is. It's no getting done justice by the idiots that run Dundee City Council. A bunch of retards, that's what they are. You know what I mean? Pocket liners, that's what they are. Lining their pockets, no caring about Dundee people. Well, it's about time they were made to care. And I suggest, like the people I meet, are always in favour of things. But unfortunately, we're not the people with a voice, or we're not the people that get listened to. Like me. It's like I say, my only thing is to strive to keep a future, so that our future, our kids that grow up, will have the same thing. And like, it'll be, sort of went on a bit, but it'll still be beautiful. It'll still be worth it. Eh? This is no managed. This is just left to go to rack and ruin. And the council, look, green circular route. Where is it? This should be getting checked on. Yeah? There's not enough people are going about, but here, I'm going to be checking on it. I'm going to be checking on everything. As I say, I was arrested on Friday. I went up, I knew what was going to happen, so I preempted it by going up to the Long Hall. And when I was at the Long Hall, I met two very nice officers who were very respectful and treated me with dignity. Had I let the 4 officers in the other night when they threw the keyhole, I think I would have got a beating. And this is the councillors. Councillors like Helen Wright. Disgusting liar. Yeah, a liar. And I've got proof of it. I've got proof of Helen Wright's lies. All on camera. So we'll wait and see. Look at my wee burn. This wee burn should be kept. Kept in a stasis, but it isn't. It's allowed to go to a mess because they don't care. And once it gets so bad, they'll say, oh, we need to do something with the burn. Oh, we'll have to start a funding thing. Well, the people at Dundee do it. That's what they'll do. Allow everybody else to get into it because they want to do it. Morning. Lovely day. What I mean by a lovely day, I ken the sun's not out, but it's nice and cool. See, like things like that, there's a tree there, there's a couple of trees down there. Now, they should be chipped up and the chippings put back in to reconstitute the goodness for the tree back into thingy. Look at that. Just left, because council didn't hate to worry about it. How many council employees come down here? Because I'm not allowed to get in touch with any, I'm not allowed to go near a park, I'm not allowed to go in any public buildings or any place where council employees are, because I'm such a bad person. I do not think so. I'm just highlighting the things that are really bad in Dundee and I don't like it. I've never actually seen any of them, but they're scurrying away like the rats that they are. That's how they are, just the common ratus. Or no, they're incomers, so the Ratus norvegicus, which is the ship rat. And these ship rats are letting your ship sink. And such a beautiful, I can't stress how beautiful this burn could be. This area could be. And remember, as I say, this Dighty burn was one of the 4 most important burns in establishing Dundee. Well, Dundee, how it got its name, was the Law Hill. There used to be a fort on top of that, a Roman fort, a while back, AD 50 or AD 70, something like that. I'm not sure about that, but you could look that up. But anyway, it was called Diagh. Dun meaning fort, D-U-N, that means fort, and then Diagh, D-I-A-G-H, that was the name of it. And that got bastardised over the hundreds of years to Dundee, and that's how Dundee got its name. We sent a member to Parliament in 1053, and Dundee was given tax raising powers. So for 1053, they've been taking our money and lining their pockets. That's what they've been doing. It's time for it to stop. It's time for people to be waking up and say, right, that boy's right. We can't allow them to do this. They keep on doing this. Oh, there's no money. Well, it seems as if they're taking in an awful lot of money. We City Fibre, Glasgow, again, doing these bootless trenches all over Dundee, every single road and every single path. You wait and see when it comes to winter. You wait and see the potholes we're left for cowboy firms coming in and just laying everything down. It's supposed to be good City Fibre optics. Oh gee, check this out. I'll teach you to park your car there. Yeah, such a nice car. And it's got alloys on it. I don't care what kind of car it is. I'm not very good on cars these days. Been a while for it's like Mark III's and that. I think that's a Jaguar, is it? Is that a Jaguar? Maybe you guys would ken. You would ken more than me, I think. Somebody will recognise this. Oh dear. That's terrible, that. I think it is a Jag, because there's the aluminium bumper. That's terrible, that. But then the youth have got nothing else to look forward to but joyriding. And I don't blame them for taking the piss out the sort of authorities, because the authorities are taking the piss out of the Dundee people. You know that? So that's nice. But then we things like that, I mean, it's lost. It's lost within this area. And I mean, I'll put my pole up so we can see a bit better of the burn. You can see how clear it is. It's getting clear now as it comes out of population. Morning, folks. As you can see, it's a lovely place. People still come here and enjoy it, because it's a very enjoyable burn. Oh, there's yellow flag. Look at that. Yellow flag, a couple of stanches. Excellent. But hey and however, let's keep going. Water crowfoot. Now it looks like it's snowing, but it's just the cherry blossom gently falling in the breeze as the flowers die. And there's a nice piece, a nice slowing. The burn starts to slow here as it straightens out, and you can see it. It looks a lot clearer, but it would be a lot better if it was looked after, and it's not being looked after. Morning. And so keep highlighting this burn. Oh, there's the swallows and the swifts, I think. They wee guys fly something like 5,000 miles to get here, or is it 7,000 miles? And then they sleep on the wing. They climb up. I think it's to about 28,000 feet, is it? Or 20,000 feet? That's a nice wee bit of here. I mean, you could imagine once the burns are tidied up, cleaned up, sitting here having a picnic with your family, or just sitting here with your kids, letting them put their feet into the water. But make sure it's low, and it is fast. I mean, it's quite dangerous sometimes when it's in winter. I think the rain is actually starting. Yeah, you can see it on the burn, which is quite effective. That's really nice, that. Morning, ladies. I'm just highlighting how bad the burn is.